fucking beat my dick. Alright. Alright.
Oh, you should do that reaction video too.
Secrets can
Count them.
kill. Secrets can. Oh my god, how many chapters? Holy shit, there's 24 chapters. Okay. Secrets Can Kill, a Percy and Annabeth fanfic by Raven Madison 15. Link in the description. Warning. This. Hold on, I really want to sound like the Portal character. Warning. Warning. This is a MA rated due to sexual intercourse, language, violence, gore, drug overdose, and death. Reader's discretion is advised. But like,
Just keep it.
but like you care to be honest. Like you care to be honest. Chapter 1. My Ocean Eyes. With two tridents. With two trident emojis on each side of the title. This is from the perspective of Annabeth, I'm assuming. Because it has Annabeth in parentheses. And I remember it because I used to write shit like that too. Okay. It's been so long since I've eaten something. I'm more starving than I've ever been in my entire life. All I want is to be with Percy and my friends. No one else matters right now. Having the plates in front of us, I try to think of what I want to eat, which isn't very difficult. A piece of steaming, hot pepperoni pizza appears in front of me, and I attempt to attack it by shoving it into my mouth. Percy grins and looks at me lovingly. What is it? I try to ask with a mouthful of cheese and tomato sauce. He grins wider and laughs lightly, giving me a kiss on the cheek, then tracing his lips to my ear. I'm glad to finally have you without something in the way. I hear the happiness in his words. I swallow my food and smile at him, blush creeping up onto my cheeks. Percy woke up and didn't remember who he was. Finding himself in Camp Jupiter. Oh, that's the camp with all the demigods, correct?
Yeah.
Then went on a quest to Alaska as a Roman demigod, flew across the U.S. and the Atlantic, arriving in one of the most dangerous places on Earth for our kind, Rome. We fell into Tartarus, not capitalized, Tartarus together, neither was Earth. Tartarus together, and he managed to close the doors of death. Was this part of the book? Did I need to read the books before I knew this?
No.
And helped us both return back home safely. That was a long sentence. Even for a demigod, that's a lot to put on a 17-year-old's shoulders. I don't think I'm ever letting him go again. I'm just happy that everything is finally at peace. I try not to giggle as Percy puts his arm around me and softly touches my hip under my tank top, squeezing and tickling me, making me slightly squirm. Then he starts up on my leg. Only when he squeezes my upper inner thigh do I elbow him in his side. He chuckles in a sexy deep tone and grabs my chin softly, resting his forehead on my temple. I look up into his hypnotic eyes and can't help but smile. Any reason why you're being such a sappy horn dog right now? A sappy horn dog. I raise an eyebrow, give him a small chuckle. What, is there a rule against playing around with you? He laughs. You're such a dork. I can't help but laugh. Ah, come on. You know you love me. He's Sonic the Hedgehog now. He smiles. You know, I can't really seem to recall these feelings of this so-called love for such a sad, sappy, retarded seaman. I smirk. He bursts out, snickering in his wrists. Did you seriously call me a sea cow? He asks without laughing through his words. I snort and fold my arms, giving him a I'm superior look. And if you can't recall, then I'll just have to remind you. He laughs darkly, putting his hands out in front of him like claws. He tries to growl like an animal, although sounding more like a dying hamster, a smirk still showing brightly through. I laugh. Ha!
Now he's ripped off Barack Obama.
Yeah, fuck. I tried to do Kronk. I don't know how to do Kronk. Yeah, he's just, her inner thoughts are Barack Obama. Well, because Barack Obama... Squeaker, squeak, squeak, squeak.
Deeper
'Cause,
and
Squeaker...
longer notes.
Squeaker makes squeak, squeak, squeak. There we go. That sounds more like Kronk. Yeah.
You ever watch Family Guy?
I do. Yeah, yeah. He's Joe Swanson. Yeah, I know.
Yeah, yeah. You just use that as reference.
Yeah, yeah.
That's what I have to do.
What? Sorry, can't hear you. Too much stupidity going into my ears. I giggle, putting my hands to my ear.
I giggle, putting my hands to my ear.
Oh, that's really good. I'm just gonna do Barack Obama.
Just gonna be
I
Barack
giggle, putting my hands to my ear. You're gonna get it, Chase. He quickly bolts up. Quickly bolts up, startling me. A big smile plastered on his face. He then charges, almost grab. Shit, Arlene, don't like my photo now. Almost grabbing me as I bridge my back, push my hands on the wood of the bench, flipping the rest of my body, then landing in a backwards flip on the grass. I yelp as he almost grabs me by the ankle. Everyone laughs, amused at our child's play. There are people there. I run for it, giggling like a little girl, going in zigzags. I succeeded for a while, but he soon catches up and hugs my body from behind, making both of us fall and roll to the grass. I then find myself strongly pinned, looking up at him through my now messy curls. I give him a happy, annoyed look. He brushes my hair away and over my ear, seeming to be studying my fetchers. I think she meant features. Before looking at me with an adoring smile. Everyone stares as we make our way back, hand in hand, with dirt and grasses, patches on our clothes. Well, you guys look like you had some fun. Piper smiles. Maybe a little. I blush. When we sit down, Percy just starts up again, brushing his nose against my pulse, pointing in my neck before kissing it gently. Dude, Percy's a fucking horn dog, dude. He can't even chill in front of his friends. He's like that in the movie too?
No, he's not. She made him this way.
He's really shy, dude.
I never
Really
yeah,
shy.
I didn't remember him being such like a fuckboy. Like when
No,
I
he
saw the
was-
movie, or even
He-
I read the first book and he was super shy in the book too.
Yeah,
Still
throughout
is.
most of the books, he's very shy.
Dude, he just wants to fucking smash, dude. He just wants that poon.
Oh.
His behavior is foreign to me since we've never gotten since we've never gotten past the usual makeout here and there. But it's never often since I'm not one for much public affection, and we're almost never alone. Although I'm sure it was up to him, he would kiss out in the open all the time. He'd love to show everyone, especially the boys, how much quote unquote I'm his. Well, she didn't need to. She didn't need to do quote unquote if it was in a quote. Like, it was already implied that it was sarcastic. You didn't need to do quote unquote. It just sounds stupid. So yeah, she made Percy Jackson a fuckboy, is what I'm hearing. I find it strange that when a boy loves a girl, he doesn't love her, he's what the fuck. It's in their nature to show off their partners like they're the most wonderful present they've ever received. What what relationships is Rylan basing this off of?
Her and Seth's.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Seth dated Rylan?
No, I don't know. I just guessed.
I giggle at the thought as I look back at him. He smiles and nips my nose. I giggle even more. Blush creeping up again on my lightly freckled cheeks. I roll my eyes at him before taking another bite of my pizza. I have no idea where they are right now. At first, I imagined a campsite. I'm serious. Do you know where they are?
No.
Race, do you?
I think they're still in Camp Jupiter.
Yeah, where?
You know, all this can be happening at a bench, man. You talked about how he was being all horn doggy in front of people, so
Okay, yeah, but in a bench
they never said that.
inside or a bench outdoors because they rolled around in grass for a bit.
It's most likely outdoors because the
But
entirety of that demigod planet was like
Yeah.
out.
but then they're eating on like plates that like spawn food from nothing.
Yeah, it's a god thing.
It's a fucking
That's
cop
all I
out.
can tell you, man.
Okay, all right. Well, fuck it. Let me get back inside the house. Those beautiful, intimidating eyes get me every time. He teases. I roll my eyes again, playfully. The background sounds of Leo telling a story of how he accidentally blew up one of our smaller boats invades my ear. See, she did accidentally in the air quotes, but I knew that time it was like she was being sarcastic. Why did she have to do quote unquote? That bothers me so much. Okay.
New writers, dude. New writers.
She's not a new writer. She has like a bunch
The
more.
boat was nothing important, thankfully. But still, it caused a lot of
Has
commotion.
anyone critiqued her though?
Percy and I focus back on each other. In the corner of my eye, I see Piper smile. Percy, just kiss her already. Oh, it's a girl. She chuckles. I don't know.
It's a girl.
He looks at her with crossed eyes and a stuck out tongue. She makes a face back at him that's just as much displeasing, making him chuckle. Conversations continue, and we join in, talking about nothing and everything. Then Percy puts his arm around my shoulder and gives a light squeeze before leaning in. Wait 5 minutes after I leave, then meet me in the... Oh. Wait 5 minutes after I leave, then meet me in the cabin, he whispers. I can hear the smile in his voice, and see the smile as I'm looking at him. He's
You can hear
smiling.
the smile and see the smile. He's smiling. That's. Oh. Wha-
I furrow my eyebrow and look at him. I'm about to say no, but then I get caught up in the pleading sea green eyes. Oh, isn't that the name of the chapter? Damn those beautiful
Ocean
drowning
eyes.
whirlpools embedded in his skull. For God's sakes, he looks like a begging baby seal pup. His eyes whining. Please! I always have to fight extremely hard to fight the seal pup eyes. But this time, he's really, really doing a good job. My heart melts. I break. Okay, I said, a bit dreamily. He gives me a mischievous grin. He knows he won. He then kisses the tip of my nose, making me smile wider. He gets up and backs away, while I'm left here wondering, what in Athena's name just happened? Alright, I think this is the end of episode 1. Pretty sure next, I don't wanna hype up the next scene. Pretty sure things are gonna get hot and heavy between Percy and, what's this slut's name, Annabeth?
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck Annabeth, dude. So Percy's about to do, gonna get that fucking Athena daughter puss. She's Athena's daughter, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Don't. Just a quick note. Don't like the Egyptian gods exist in that in the continuity as well.
Yes.
That's really cool.
Actually, I just
Egyptians in there.
No, yeah, I swear to God, I swear to gods.
stop.
Can I?
Where was there an Egyptian?
There is
There wasn't.
not in the main series, but like later on down the line when the author started running out of things to write about.
Oh. I
Okay.
didn't read the books. I just watched the movies.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah. That's the end of episode
I don't
one.
read.